G'day guys, welcome to again another week of your questions. Before I get stuck in this week, I just want to send a big cheerio to Tony Adams at League Week. He had some sad news recently and he's just back on deck, so Molly, thumbs up brother, hope everything's well at home. First question this week guys comes from Peter Wolfgram. He says, who are the most underrated players in the NRL? I've written a few down, Pete. I'll start from the top. I think the most underrated players in the NRL are as follows. I think Gareth Widdop from the Storm is underrated. I think Alex Glenn from the Broncos is very underrated, probably one of the best players in the competition. Chris McQueen from the Rabbitohs is very underrated. Boyd Cordner from the Roosters is underrated. Willie Mason, to a lesser degree, is underrated in what he's bringing to the Knights this year. And a young bloke from the Gold Coast called Ben Ridge. Watch him be a superstar in the future. I love the way he plays. Tina, always good to get the ladies involved in the League Week controversies. Tina Rusin says, I heard they are thinking about taking out Golden Point. I think it's a great idea. I hate Golden Point. What are your thoughts on Golden Point? Well, I'm like you, Tina. I used to love it, but now I've learnt to hate it because basically what happens in Golden Point is they throw out all the rules and regulations and just it's a drop goal-a-thon. Either one or two ways to take this as far as I'm concerned. They either go back to the old days and have a draw, which will never happen because the TV runs the game these days and there's a big spike every time there's a Golden Point game. So otherwise we have a golden try. And I've heard this being bandied about a bit lately. We have a drop-off situation. Every minute, take two players off. So we get down to maybe 6 on 6, which will be pretty exciting if you ask me. Everybody's a winner. We'll get a result, and life goes on. But yeah, I hate the fact that we've reduced it now to a field goal shootout. Just it cheapens the game. Andrew Jackson, you say to me, do you think there should be a challenge system in the NRL like tennis has? I do, Andrew. I think every coach should be sitting wherever they sit, up in their box or on the sideline with a little buzzer. And twice a half, they get to say to themselves, they get to say to the referee, stop the game, bang. They only get 2 per half. If they get one right, doesn't mean they keep the other one. They only get 2. So if you get one wrong, doesn't matter, you still get one more up that half. I think what we've got to do, but as well, we've got to stop the amount of time that captains talk to the referees on the field. I think that's one of the things in the game that's really slowing the game down. Every time there's a penalty, the captain walks up to the referee, and subsequently there's 20 seconds lost. So if we say to the coaches, we'll give you 2 challenges per half, but your captain's got to zip it. We'll do all the talking with our buzzers. They get 2 a half, that would be a great initiative for the game. And finally, Nathan Seacombe, you say to me, why isn't Sonny Bill Williams' salary from boxing and rugby included in next year's cap? If the condition of him signing with the Roosters is that he can play rugby and boxing, that isn't an advantage to the Roosters. I may be wrong, but I believe it should be. What are your thoughts? Well, Nathan Seacombe, I push that aside into the too hard basket, mate. I don't know. Don't know the answer to that. There is a lot brainier blokes in headquarters than me who will be able to give you that answer. But look, Sonny Bill Williams is back in the game, whether we like it or not. He's going to put bums on seats. And I think it's going to be a 12 months to remember next year for a lot of reasons, him being one of them. Thanks again for your questions. I'll see you next week. Bye.